Leftover diamonds. How do you store them and why would you keep them? When we finished a diamond painting, more often than not we're left with leftover diamonds, spare diamonds, ones that we didn't need for the kit that we've just completed. So a lot of people keep these as extras just in case on the next diamond painting they run out of a specific colour. Sometimes people like to make projects with leftover diamonds, and there are plenty of videos on YouTube. I actually have a playlist specifically for tutorials in how to use leftover diamonds, to make jewellery perhaps, to do home decorating, etc. So do check out that playlist if you're interested. I also did a video on how to use leftover diamonds, creating your own chart, printing it off and being able to do it that way. So again, another video for you to check out there. So I've been left with these diamonds from Diamond Art Club and I want to sort them out. When I've completed a diamond painting, depending where it's from, depends on how I store them. So if it's a budget buy, a usual diamond painting, I will use Tic Tac boxes. And as you can see, I've got one here. And I do them in the DMC numerical order. So I've actually got about 6 of these. So starting from 154 all the way up. This is just one of the boxes, as I say, and as you can see, I do need to do a bit of sorting out with the extra spares. So that is one way that you can store your leftovers. However, when I was doing the diamond painting Deutschland Josephine wall pictures, they came with 200 and odd colours each. So at that time, I decided to buy a ring binder. So in this ring binder, I've got the Josephine wall leftover diamonds. And as you can see, they're all in self-seal bags that they came with the stickers on in numerical order. Now that I'm starting to do more Diamond Art Club, I thought that folder might get a bit full to include the Diamond Art Club diamonds as well. So I've bought a new one, and this time I've got black instead of the transparent. So looking at the pockets, they have the black middle, and it will also distinguish one file from another. So today I'm going to put my leftover diamonds into the pockets. The first stage of doing that is to sort all the leftover diamonds into some sort of order to make it easier to put them in the pockets. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've got my colours now loosely in hundreds piles. So that makes it easier to see where we're starting. Now, you can get a list of DMC numbers for diamond painting online. So I recommend that you have a look for the numbers first, because not all numbers are used for diamond painting. And we don't want to waste pockets in the file when we're not going to ever get that colour. I also haven't got 153, so I've left that pocket spare and jumped a pocket. So I'm going to use this file because it is quite full so that I know how many pockets I'm leaving. But as I say, if you get a list on the internet of all the DMC numbers, you'll know by going through that which ones to jump. Okay, so I need to push these up a little bit to create a bit of room. You can see these that have dropped out of the packets, I will put in a tub, because sometimes when we mix our diamonds, we can still use them for Christmas decorations, etc. So no wastage at all. With the AB colours, I am going to leave these to the end of the file, and that's because I'm not sure what colours I will ever get. So by leaving them at the end of the file, I'm not creating a problem with the pocket spaces at the front of the file, which means I don't have to then re-sort out the diamonds. So they will be last in the file. Okay, so opening this file, I bought this on Amazon for £13.99, and it's really good quality. The translucent one is exactly the same, it's just that you can see through. I'll show you this again. You can see through the pockets. So for example, this pocket doesn't have anything in this side, but you can see the packet for 155 on the other side. And this is a good example of when I did my first Diamond Art Club kit, I put them in here. So once I've sorted out these numbers, I'm going to go back through this file and remove the Diamond Art Club and put them into the new file. This file has 560 pockets, so I know that I am going to have enough to make sure if I do eventually get every number in the diamond paintings, that I will have enough pockets to cater for that. Before we start, we want to make sure our file is the right way up because we want the pockets to be top loading. And as you can see here, we've got the translucent sleeve, we've got a protective backing layer, and then on the other side, we've got another see-through protective sleeve. And that's what I like about these. Okay, so I am starting with 155. So I can tell from this file that I need to turn that over and put my first one on the other side of here. If you're using a DMC list to do this, then just count through where you need to start. So I know that 155 needs to go in this pocket here, and I'm just pushing it in. And there we have it. As you can see, I have put the sticker that came with the kit on here just for double information. You don't have to do that because luckily Diamond Art Club print really nice numbers on their packets, which makes it nice and easy for this. My next number is a 162, which will go down into this pocket here. So all I'm doing for each colour is placing them in the pockets. I made this one a little bit too big. I didn't fold it over a lot, so I'm going to tuck that edge in and place it in the pocket like that. $400, 445, 498. So 400. Now this is a good example here. So we've filled in 371. So you would have thought 400 would need a lot of gaps till you got to 400. However, you can see in this file here 371, 372, 400. So I don't need to leave as many gaps as what you would think. Now you may again wonder why I've got two colours in that pocket, but one of them is 353. So it's up to you whether you get a translucent file like this one or whether you prefer the black so you can't see the numbers through. 400. Okay, we've reached 604, and in my file it jumps. So I've got 597, 598, and then the next one is 610. So I need to work out how many pockets I need between these two for this file. So I'll need to be on this page. This will be 598. And here is my book with the list of DMC numbers included. You may have seen these in my kitting up video. So from 598, it jumps to 600, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 598 we know is there, 600, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 604 is going to go into this corner pocket. we're on 738. Look at how many I have, not many at all in this one. And this is why I wanted to create a separate file for Diamond Art Club, because that was a little bit scary doing the diamond painting. So all of the colours that I have are now in. However, we're here, and as you can see, I have 2 left before I get onto ABs. So I need to turn 2 pages over and start my ABs on this sheet here. So I have got 107. And I don't know how many numbers are in the AB categories. So I'm going to leave gaps between, just in case there are numbers in between these ones. However, because they are at the end of the file, I'll be able to move these around. So my next job now is to go back into this file and take out all of my Diamond Art Club colours and put them into the new file. So just pulling them out, and what I'll do is just pull a few out at a time and put them into the file. So I now have 2 packets of 155. They are both Diamond Art Club. However, as you can see here, they are quite different in colour, and that's because of the batch numbers. So I will keep these separately. However, if they looked quite similar, I may be tempted to put them in the same packet. But these 2 are quite different. Can you see that there? It shows up on the black really easily that that is 2 separate tones of 155. So I'm now going to continue doing that and fill up my file even more. Okay, so I have now got one file for my diamond painting Deutschland Josephine wall pictures, which feels a lot more manageable. It feels thinner, it feels good. And as you can see, the self-seal baggies I've used in here, you could always use with your Diamond Art Club instead of using the original packets. As I say, I like them because they have the numbers already printed on, but by all means you could do that if you wanted to. So here is the file with my spare diamonds, which means that if I have a moment like this while diamond painting, I'll know not to worry too much, and hopefully I'll get more of those spares. And as I've got lots of gaps in my folder, it means I need to buy more diamond paintings to do my collecting of leftovers. Another good excuse, don't you think? So I hope that you found this video useful, and I hope that you enjoy storing your own diamonds for any leftover projects or in case you run out of a particular colour. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate your support. Please do like, share and subscribe, and enjoy your own diamond painting. Take care everyone. Bye for now.